Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to RoboCop Rogue City. So last time we played, we managed to clear the quarry of the street vultures and discovered that the vultures and their leader Spike were working with Wendell Antonowski to collect dead bodies with intact brains. One of those just happened to be Officer Briggs. But before we could apprehend Spike, he managed to get away. Well, we apprehended him, but due to intervention by Antonowski, Murphy had another malfunction and Spike got away. He then had his goons rob the OCP bank. Unbeknownst to him, there was actually no money there. That might be a problem later. So now it's up to Murphy to track Spike down the old-fashioned way by hitting the mean streets of old Detroit. So let's continue.
Safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
Alright.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation.
Oh,
Record will
boy.
chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Alright, whatever. First, is there anything in here that I can scan, pick up? I guess not.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police.
Skimp on
Fired our
everything,
maintenance
period.
guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
Why would you
Need to
fire
get
the
power
maintenance
back
guy?
on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Alright.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Alright. Cables, cables, cables. What? Oh, there it is. No current detected in the high voltage box. Problem appears elsewhere. Alright. Oh. Down there, okay. Over this way. Out that way. There it is. Circuit breakers appear to be misaligned. Okay, well. Let's see here. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this. Nope. Nope. There we go. Hey, the power's back on.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Haha,
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
no problem. Alright, let's go talk with the good doctor.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands.
He's still on about Delta City.
is the only hope that we have.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
That means get your resumes ready.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Alright.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Alright, evaluation. Okay, no secondary. Oh, we didn't find the secrets, but we won the challenge, so. Intruder arrested. I'll take the B.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I don't do it for fame.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be
Hello,
painful,
Sovereign. You're not
especially
too late.
when they're connected
We
to the
haven't.
ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing.
We haven't really done anything
The thief
yet.
that broke into my house I mentioned before. He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
Yeah, you can play RoboCop in this game as pure machine.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Or you can play him as Murphy. I choose the latter. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And then that. Engineering. Okay. Alright, briefing room time. Yeah, all you really missed, Sovereign, was the lights dimming and me having to go flip the fuse box. Alright.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
Dude.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
He might have been hired as an OCPD or an OCP stooge, but he doesn't have to remain one. Though if you guys keep up what you're doing, that's exactly what he's gonna be.
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
The kid may be naive, but his heart's in the right spot. He just needs to be swayed out from under Becker's wing. That's all.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Wendell didn't pay him.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Lovely.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
What money?
Enough. Head downtown.
There was a single
around,
gold bar in the vault.
Find Spike.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
I'm considering my options. What do you want, you fucking politician?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. using your image to influence the good people of this city. And without your consent, that's clearly something that I would never do. But
Oh, you're just mad because you
know
didn't
that
think
I've
of it
always
first.
appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we going to do about it together?
So, this is a side thing in the game. The mayoral election will take place at the end of the game, and whoever RoboCop supports will get the nod, especially if RoboCop has been, supportive of the people and his public trust is really high. Both of the politicians, however, absolutely suck. Kind of like real life. Cusack here is very much anti-OCP. He's anti-Delta City, and he wants to see OCP burn in ashes. Alex State, Alex, to be fair. And that's what the trilogy was about. Man remain even. Exactly. However, the bad things about Cusack here is he's a slimy politician. He doesn't give a shit about us personally. And doesn't want to restore our legal status. Mills, on the other hand, is an OCP puppet. He wants to greenlight Delta City and will do whatever his OCP masters tell him to do. And, well, he's going to be running on siding with RoboCop, whether we side with him or not. But he is very much at the beck and call of OCP. So we have two horrible candidates. We've got arsenic on one side and cyanide on the other. And eventually the game will make you choose one. As much as I hate him, I'm probably going to end up with Cusack just because, well, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. But we're going to say this right now.
I am not involved in politics.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does.
That's what you do, too.
RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Cusack.
Right. Don't panic. Dear customer, we would like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. We promise that OCP Bank is the most prosperous in Detroit. You can rest assured that we are still the best place for your savings. Sincerely, OCP Bank Management. That's a load of bull. You have a single gold bar in your vault. Where the hell is the rest of the money?
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade. I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Ramirez!
Shut up, Kaplan.
Head to the Burger Town! Oh, I don't actually get to talk? Okay, fine.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
The fuck do you want?
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city.
I mean,
Once you're
don't.
out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
As much as I hate his guts, he's got a point. If anyone should go walking into a den of traps, it should probably be me. Because I have the most likelihood of surviving. I just hate that he's right. Alright, so before we talk with the old man, we're gonna do some stuff. Because talking with the old man actually progresses the plot. So instead, we're gonna do this serve and protect stuff. Then we're gonna do domestic terrorism. We also gotta find 700 points of evidence. Alright, let's go. No, I don't want to meet with the old man. Fuck you, game. Hey, dude. Put it out.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
If he was smoking anywhere else, I would just say, just don't do it again. You're smoking next to a gas tank. So, yeah, that's no excuse.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Do you know what happens when that cigarette lights the gas? You go boom. God damn it, he's an idiot. All right.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Looks like we gotta do this ourselves.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
It's time to take control of your life.
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather, whose?
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Yeah.
I think that answers my question.
Please, I need your help.
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
This is going to be a little funny. This is also the perfect opportunity to take Becker's supposed rat
Thank God you're
and
here.
turn him over to our side.
I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over.
I know,
Ma'am,
right?
Could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my
It's
biggest
great.
treasure.
I love it.
I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only
This mission is so fantastic.
of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Also, we've got probable cause.
The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't
Turn
you
your
come back without
flashlight
him.
on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Out of my way! No trace. No match. No match.
Clear.
Yeah. Keep in mind, we're looking for a cat.
Clear.
We're gonna get into a lot of adventures
Hey,
trying
I
to
think I
find
just
this
saw the
cat.
cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Excellent initiative,
Wow.
young one.
I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
Oh, you'll be
Chasing
fine.
a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Doo-doo-doo.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time,
Fugitive.
pace yourself. Do
We're
not
calling
run out
the
of breath
cat a
during
fugitive.
foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Felis catus.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
All right, go for it.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
Well,
it went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
All right. Jammed.
It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
I mean, I could easily handle the door, but go ahead, Padawan.
Go ahead.
I am your humble guide. I'm letting you take the initiative here.
Here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Back to scanning.
What was that?
I hear something.
I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Felis catus.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Now, remember what she said about hearing noises down here? Gunshots! Well, I wonder what we should do. Hello, I hear gunshots. I have probable cause. Breaching. Oh, that's a dead guy. You've been naughty, boys. Alright. Looks like a gut shot. That's not gonna feel good. And that's the kill shot. Okay.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Again,
Officer
I want to
Washington.
reiterate.
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
This all started as a find the cat mission. And now we're getting into firefights with thugs. Very RoboCop to go. Oh, you lived. Okay. There you go. Enjoy. Let me just heal up here real quick. Oh, hey. We done?
Hold him off for much longer, sir.
I'm almost there.
Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
I just gotta find a way in. Out there we go.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Lucky numbers. Cool.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
All right, well, mission accomplished. You even took care of the thugs. Good job, good job. So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. Very productive field day. All right.
Hey, Robo! Do the robot dance!
Cool.
Watch and learn, young man.
Oh my God.
You rock, Robo!
Do the robot. Watch and learn. It's great. All right. No parking. Well, there you go. What's the next one? Nice. Look at.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
Okay. But why would you want to be homeless in this shithole?
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
Maybe you shouldn't.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation.
Look, I hate both of them. Just don't do it again.
I will not issue a ticket at this time, but remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics, but thanks anyway.
Trust me, kid, I know more about politics than you could think. Although, you know, if you spent your time and improved your craft, you might actually have a knack for political satire. All right, what's up here? Dude, what the hell are you doing?
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
I get it, but hand it to the police next time.
You can go, but remember, revenge results from weakness. Forgiveness requires strength.
Yeah, sure. Have it your way.
But I still picked up the evidence. Alright, next one will be out this way. Oh, hello. Yoink. Independent News number 15. In this issue, Checkmate. Why aliens taught us to play chess and why you should always be leery of chess players playing in the park. Poisoned plants. Aliens are poisoning plants in the city. They will soon wilt as the fountain spreads deadly bacteria. Hidden message. The mayoral election is a smokescreen. Get the special glasses that will let you read what the election posters are really saying. Okay. I mean, it is kind of true that the mayoral election is more or less a smokescreen for OCP trying to install their puppet in, but you know. Dude, you really don't want to swim in there. Or dudette.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
Just know that water is filthy.
You are free to go, but no one steps into the same fountain twice without a ticket.
I think I got it.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Alright, I think I know what this one is. Yep. And there you go. All tickets done. Ooh, there's a crime stash up here. Let's go ahead and mark her. Can we open that door? Oh, MJ, okay. Fine. I heard kitty. Come on, let me pet the kitty. I guess the kitty doesn't want to come out. There we go. Yoink. And... oh, hey, we did it already. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's go spring this trap that Becker wants us to corporate espionage, I think is what he was saying. Although,
I don't care if OCP lost some money for once.
if they're spying against OCP, is that really bad? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how much I should actually care.
Is that true? Mary has to close her restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
All right, let's sit in the building. Yep. Dear cat helper. Stop feeding the cats in the basements. They shit all over the place. You okay? Don't watch.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Pum, 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 pum. All right, well, I have probable cause. Hello. All right. I got rid of that trap. Old pizza box. Random documents. Electronic components. Hello. Secret room. Rental invoice. Storage unit. Client ID AD9443-1. Storage number 17. City, State, Detroit, Michigan. Address Lintwood Street, 4553. Rental period 3 months. Total tax $210. Ooh, no skill point. Hello.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Illegally obtained evidence is invalid.
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It
Fair
turns
enough.
out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Okay. Well, this is great. I mean, on the one hand, Ortiz is actually doing actual journalism. But on the other hand, I don't want to be caught in this loop. OCP training disc. All right. So now we'll switch to scanning. All right, well, let's go to the storage facility. Where hopefully we won't run into any goons that we have to, take care of. Because I don't know how I'm going to spin that. Unless, of course, they shoot me first, in which case, all's fair in love and war. I need a message. Okay.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
I mean, neither does Kuzak, but... Hello there, kitty. Let me... This game is unplayable. Won't let me pet the cat.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
I love how that's actually a valid excuse. Why are you late? Ed 209 blew up my car. God damn it. That's the 5th time this week.
Are you like me? Are you a true environment?
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
Indistinctive citizen. Uh-huh, okay. I totally buy it. I totally buy that I'm not gonna get jumped in any way.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good. But thank you, I guess. Just gonna grab that. That. Grab that.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
I'll make do.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Ow. Asshole. Oh no, he died. Anyway. Pick monies. Ooh. Painting already seen elsewhere. Okay. So, whatever. Antagonist OCP related. Alright, this is the one. Alright. Ooh, health. I would like to. Okay. Oh, more suits.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
The box stays with
What
me.
will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Fuck you. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
Kinda. But my scanners told me that whatever it is, it's not dangerous, so...
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians.
Oh, I just assume they're lying whenever they open their mouths.
Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
All right.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I
have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Legally Distinct Riley's Fruity Loops. Totally not at all related to another actual cereal. Pediatrician's warning, frequent consumption will cause diabetes amongst children. Oh my god. See what else there's. It's impossible just... Ditto-ritos. A lot pay. Oh my god. Limited edition, new family pack size. If available, supplies last. Lion share choco rings. Lion share fruit rings. Lion share potato chips crispa. Run of the mill. I'll buy that for $1. Hello, Ron. I still like the legally distinct Fruity Loops. I'm doing good. You know, this part of town looks like a war zone. Ford Taurus 6. I've driven a Ford Taurus. Not exactly my favorite car. My favorite car, probably actually the. Oh, so look, not yeah. My favorite car is actually the Pontiac Bonneville. God, I miss that car. Exactly.
Hey, you.
Fair enough.
The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
You do realize I could grab you by the neck, throw you through the door faster than those two idiots could stop me. And if they tried, they would just, their bullets just ricochet off my armor. Don't try and be tough.
Do you think it's gonna hold its weight?
Doesn't matter. Just old junk that needs recycling.
I'm within earshot. I don't think they care.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
You know what? I see a defect right there. We're gonna have to recycle you. So here, just come with me and I'll... Okay, fine. The game won't let me. God, what a dump.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
How the hell they wheel you up here?
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just
Ads
an
incoming.
old fool's
Alright.
pipe dream?
Yeah. On the just concept, I don't actually oppose the idea of Delta City. Revitalizing older, poor districts of a city is not a bad thing. The shady stuff that OCP has done in order to try and do that, however, that is sus. So this is more of a, I don't object necessarily to the idea outright. Or the ends. However, I don't condone their means. It's an even decent fictional corpus version. I know, right? Not one for statements.
My purpose is to fight crime, not to make statements.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
I'll give him this. The old man is actually treating Murphy like Murphy and not RoboCop.
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
They're actually helpful.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Both of these are good choices. On the one hand, Murphy would probably lean towards asking for better attention for Lewis because she's his partner. But on the other hand, OCP's been doing the cops dirty. Oh, God. Also, I'm pretty sure that Lewis would want us to look after the force as a whole. So we'll do this.
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
I mean, you can, but they're not going to take no for an answer. All right, looks like we're done here.
After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Hey, you, guess what? Look what I can do.
Holy shit, what was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Fuck you, that's right. I don't take fall damage. Did he jump without a parachute? Yes, he did. And we were right there all the way down there.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that can get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers and glass and steel. Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Do. Gotta find pickles. How do really Bruce and Steve at Wayne Manor having time? Yeah, I could see Bruce and Steve having a...
Whoa. It's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. And it has no bullet holes.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Maybe it's time to change your ways.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Alright. Briggs the only reason you're helping me.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Fair enough.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Alright, well...
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
Alright, let's go.
Helps you stay out of trouble. Let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Internet killed the video star.
Start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
You mean Boondock Saints?
Ask the owner.
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Matches.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but...
Yeah, he is talking about himself. Also, that little thing about the director throwing out the script after a couple pages, only for the wife to pull it out, the trash, read it, and force him to take another crack at it. The director was Paul Verhoeven, and the movie script was RoboCop. Alright. Drama and thriller.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my
man. Diamonds are made under pressure.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
Unfortunately, of late, Hollywood has kind of turned the sequel industry into let's milk this property dry. But for the fans, sequels and all that stuff, they give hope that there's more.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
All right.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
Let's see here. I want to either say, movies there's value in that, or find something meaningful. Okay, it doesn't really matter what you say. Fair enough. Be kind. Yeah. I'm planning on being kind. I'm not doing this one. Let's go with let's do
Time
this
to
one.
occupy yourself with something meaningful.
What are you talking about? I'm a street entrepreneur. I keep myself busy, thank you very much. But we're still missing our tape. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Let's give him a one!
All right. Come on.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
All right.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
Don't know. All right. Pickles. Jade Street, 3C. Okay. Nope, not that way. Zap branding, it does not count. Yeah. Oh, hey, Ben.
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen.
Oh,
Can
shit.
you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
I will use the valve.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done.
Jog's malfunction detected.
I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, you know what the problem is?
The coil has been disconnected.
That?
I'll explain the car not starting. It's an inline. Oh, there we go.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power.
No power, huh? Oh.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
Alright.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Probably an eagle.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo.
Or a vulture. No, that's a vulture. Anyway, let's find Pickles.
You're all right.
Hi.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie.
He ain't a diamond
just one
yet.
thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
Now, in real life, just preventing a junkie from getting his fix might actually do more harm than good. You also have to make sure that they can get to somewhere where they can handle the withdrawals so they don't, code. But this is fiction land, so we can get away with doing it.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Yeah. I really wish I could have, sent him to the hospital, but this is an OCP hospital we're talking about, so they're gonna... I mean, I guess, the nuke money could go to that, but, is it cyberpunk? Oh. Yeah, it is. Actually, I'm not sure which is worse. RoboCop's version of Old Detroit or Night City. The hell's going on over here? I think the answer is yes.
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
It's hell from two different flavors.
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away. They took hostages and are now demanding both the 6,000 SUX and a plane to Acapulco.
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news.
Hell, it's a war zone. Send them there. They'll die. Who cares?
Hostages if we wait for SWAT.
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first-class tickets for them.
Protect the innocent. All right, let's go. Ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. These 50 tickets. What magazine? I don't got no magazine.
Let's get them, boys.
Ooh, skills. All right.
This is our...
Well, maybe you shouldn't have shot me. Why would there be incriminating documents in a courtroom? No CP card required. Where's the damn card? Fine, whatever. I'm just gonna... Have that. Well, I heard something go boom boom. Where the fuck is the OCP? Alright.
Another minute, and I'll start shooting their heads off. They don't meet our demands soon. Who? Hostages? The police? That's the problem, man. We're still waiting because nobody can understand what you mean. You don't make our demands. They'll probably think, why do we need an SOS?
Where the hell is this access card? Oh, there it is. Okay. All hostages survived.
Evidence office sent you, RoboCop. It was a nightmare.
Robo,
What's up?
if you could call my boss and confirm what happened here. He wouldn't believe that I was taken hostage for the 3rd time this week.
Stay
Yeah.
here. The police will come to question you.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's old Detroit. Are we honestly surprised? It's like, hey, RoboCop, could you tell my boss that I've been kidnapped as a hostage? He's not gonna believe me after the first 3 times. Yeah, sure.
Hey, Robo. You showed them. It was a pleasure to work with you.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Because I gotta get this archived and then get some stuff done before tonight's stream. Tonight, Floof and I will be continuing our campaign of testicular destruction across the Third Reich, and oh yeah, there's this chemical weapon that we need to, stop them from using. But yeah, we're going to be playing Sniper Elite Resistance tonight. Mission 4, I believe. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys in a couple hours. Good night, everybody.